161st Street here in the Bronx. MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
New York Yankees.
Corey Kluber is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping up is Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
And now, Miles Straw. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Matty, you find that a lot. Guy throws a bad curveball. Even though he gets a swing at it, he didn't like the feel. He doubled up on the same pitch.
Yeah, the location of the pitch, what got him there on a fat curveball that he was able to single on. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Alex Bregman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Straw on second. Alvarez at first, one gone. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So the next to bat will be Carlos Correa. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Framber Valdez gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jorge.
Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Valdez has registered more than 80 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Gleyber Torres is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And this one's in the dirt. And, almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
First and second now, 1 man out. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-1 to him now. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. He's set. The 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Here's the 2-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. High in the air out to center field. Strong is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Hicks is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Josh Fuentes will be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-0 home.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
LeMahieu's got it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Mike Ford. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is right there. One down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Next, it'll be Clint Frazier. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, "Our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident." It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Corey Lee, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Michael Brantley. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lee gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Polanco is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Glove by Taylor. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He singled in his first AB. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now here is Yordan Alvarez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. Carlos Correa with a two-run shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's fouled away. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Chris Taylor is on deck. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Houston, Chris Taylor. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
And now the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron
pitch.
First pitch on its way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That evens it up 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Here's Mike Ford. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
A shot down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees nothing. Josh Fuentes to the plate now.
The first baseman, number 8.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Ford has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First delivery to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Three-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up, Miles Straw. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Ford takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Has a look, now the pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Davy Garcia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he swings and hits a laser to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Kyle Tucker.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's up there.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Josh Fuentes would be next. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Frazier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Ball one, no
Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Yeah.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1.
3-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taylor's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Houston.
So stepping in is Josh Fuentes, singled in his last at-bat. First offering, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Corey Lee, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
To 1-2 now. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Couple of walks for him thus far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Miles Straw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fuentes stands at second with 2 gone. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They lead it 6-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Brantley on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge,
Number 99.
as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next, here is Aaron Hicks. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Domingo Germán comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Germán, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. No outs, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bregman stands at second with no outs. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in will be Kyle Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Josh Fuentes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Ford is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Next to dig in, Corey Lee. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Luis Cessa comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into right field, that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Seventh inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Astros 9 and the Yankees 1. Christian Javier will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Leading off for
So
the
now to
Yankees,
the plate, Gio
the
Urshela,
third baseman,
as he will take strike
29.
one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The bat.
1 gone here in the Yankee seventh, and here is the outfielder Mike Ford. First delivery to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 1 the count to Clint Frazier. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Comes set with the 0-1. Ford is off of first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail big. It's 9-1. So now here is Miles Straw. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 6.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Yordan Alvarez. And he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Alex Bregman lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First offering. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 10-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Polanco. Lifetime in this matchup. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. And it's fouled away. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Taylor has it, and he's retired here, one away. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Straw will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Now it'll be Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Chris Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8.
Now at the plate is Josh Fuentes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, 10.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Into the box, Corey Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering, fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, inside.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Straw will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, here is Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
High in the air out to center field. Straw is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to bat will be Mike Ford. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on the way.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out with the man at first. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next, it'll be Clint Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ryan Stanek will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. In now, Gary Sanchez.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Framber Valdez earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs.